All right, so this is Columbia Park. There's a big Veterans Memorial here right on the water. It's very, very pretty. And interesting, look how blue the sky is. Looking in this direction. And then I'm gonna turn around. And yeah, look at all that haze. I bet there's fires going on to the east. It's very, very nice right now. Temperature is perfect and it's supposed to get very, very hot. So I really wanted to get out here at an earlier hour when it would be more comfortable to ride. So I thought I would try this route from one end to the other. So I'm gonna have to double back on this one just a bit. Oh, you know what? This might be the end of it right here. Well, that wasn't so much. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at the map here on my phone, and you can probably see the blue dot where I am on the Columbia River near Kennewick. And to get here, I drove from Burbank, which is where the little campground is, and then I had to cross a bridge on Highway 12 to go over the Snake River, and then take 12 to 395 and take another bridge to cross the Columbia River. Today I'm going to be taking this trail all along the Columbia River, starting here at Columbia Park and then ending just before it says the Delta. I might actually go to where it says the Delta, but just before it is Leslie Grove Park. And I think this ride's gonna be about 25 miles round trip, maybe closer to 30, we'll see. All right, Myrtle, come on, let's go. Come on, Myrtle, let's go. All right, so this is a pretty interesting area. Next to me is the Columbia River, and it's right where the Snake River flows into the Columbia. The mighty Columbia. Go past this beautiful willow tree and make a right and get on the road just a little bit to cross a bridge. And then I'll be able to get back on the path. Having an adventure this morning. So it looks like I have to follow the path in just a little bit, and then there's a bridge on the path to go over a little water inlet, and then back to go under the bridge at 395. Okay, let's see if we can follow this. You know, it's really funny, but I'll see a bike lane and I'll just immediately say, oh, there it is. That's where I should be. And, you know, bike lanes are so seductive, but they don't always go where I want to go. And that's happened to me just a couple of times already this morning, because there's bike lanes, bike paths going in just different directions. But I think I'm finding my way now. Aha, looky there. There's a bona fide bike trail. Let's take that. Right along the Columbia River. So beautiful. So this is the Sacagawea Heritage Trail. There is a lot of reference to Lewis and Clark in this area. So this trail takes you to Clover Island. Which is in the Columbia River. Yeah, it looks like there's a river lighthouse. which is pretty interesting. So I think this is Highway 397 that we're going under. Lots of bridges. Oh, look at all these geese crossing the bridge. Haha. Well, I can see somebody on a trike crossing this bridge, so apparently this is a bike-friendly bridge. It's a pretty bridge. And so now I'm continuing on the trail here, and it has turned into an unpaved path. Yeah, I may not be able to take this path too much further. It's starting to narrow. It may just be for walking. We'll see though. Yep. Looks like there's a waterway here. Haha. Certainly don't want to do this at night, do ya? Probably a place where they load up the barges, take grain up and down the river. Yeah, so just ahead of me here, there's a barge getting loaded with grain. And you can see this is the silo, and there's like a pipe there. And then this is a very low bridge. It looks like it's for the railroad. So I turned around, consulted the map, and it seems like that's kind of the end of the trail on this side of the river. And since I did see a triker going across this bridge, I decided I'm going to go across. And it looks like there's more trail on the other side. It's a beautiful bridge. So this, see how this goes. Columbia River, Lake Wallula. Yeah, I kind of have to skirt around these light poles. There's enough room, but it is pretty narrow. All right, so this is a railroad bridge here. You can see that the train's going across it right now. Let's see where this path goes. Yeah, a little more peaceful out here on the bike path. Beautiful day. Although I can feel the temperature is starting to climb. It's probably about 9:30. Yeah, so this is the end of the path in this direction. In Google Maps, it really shows cycling infrastructure to be much more intact than it actually is. But that's the bridge I went over, the one with the white wires. And then further down the Columbia, and you can see there's a waterway blocking our path, so can't go any further here. But this is the Port of Pasco. You can see there's just giant piles of grain and getting ready to load up some barges, the river barges that take goods up and down the river. And I would imagine that this bike path was the rail line used to take goods and services to the river barges further, so they can get stuff further down the river, maybe to Portland or out to Astoria, where they load up the freighters to take goods overseas. Yeah, so all along these trails there are interpretive signs describing some of the things that were on the trail, and this one is talking about the river barges. They're pushed down the river with tugboats, and they carry grain and wood and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I'm back on the path that I took over the railroad bridge, and the path is on the left side of the road, which is fine. But because I am riding against traffic, you know, if I come to any kind of intersections, I can't expect anyone to see me because no one's going to be looking for a bike coming from the left. You know, you're supposed to be riding with traffic, not against it. And so you just have to take extra precautions, ride extra defensively. Yeah, so I'm coming down off the bridge across the railroad tracks, and I'm on the left side of the road riding against traffic, but you can see that there's a sign here so it really says that they're expecting that you're going to be on this sidewalk. It's really interesting. It's okay for walking, you know, walking against traffic is recommended, but cycling against traffic is very dangerous. You always want to ride with traffic. So I'm going to cross here. And there's the sign, Heritage Trail West, which again is on the left. Oh, here's the trail. Almost missed it. Save a brain, wear a helmet. Yeah, so that means that it's definitely expecting to be a cycling trail. Okay, so this is the bridge that I rode across, and now I'm going to ride under it and see how far this path goes in the other direction. But look what I found here at Riverview Park. Oh my gosh, you guys, so I found a couple of trikers out here on the trail. I'm at Riverview Park, which is a trailhead, and it has a bathroom. And I always say, when given an opportunity, take it. And I met Karen and Len here, who are also out riding and enjoying the river path.
You betcha.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. This is just wonderful weather, except for the fire, a little smoky.
Yes, yeah.
Fires around us.
Right, it is a little bit hazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where do you guys live?
Here in Pasco.
Oh, in Pasco, so you're locals.
Yes.
Okay.
We get in an 18-mile ride, round trip.
Very nice. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. You guys are lucky to live here.
We are. We're so loving this bike path.
Yeah. Well, it's really fun to meet some trikers out on the path. And very nice to meet both of you.
You betcha.
All right, you guys, take care.
You too.
Enjoy your ride.
Bye-bye.
Both riding ice trikes with wind wrap fairings. That's pretty cool, right? All right, we got a long wheelbase recumbent, a long bike. Hey, how are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, so when I was talking to Karen and Len, couple on the trikes, I said, oh, I saw you crossing the bridge. I said, I saw your fairing. And he said, oh, that wasn't me. We did not cross that bridge. He goes, yep, there's another triker riding with a fairing. So there are 4 trikers for sure out here on the trail today. Maybe I'll run into this mysterious triker before I head back. I love these swinging benches that they have all along the trail. So beautiful out here. Boy, look at these big trees. Just fantastic. The wind has really picked up and it's starting to get a lot hotter. Okay, it looks like I've come to the end of the path in this direction. And so I'm gonna turn this ride around. Just been a really nice ride along cycling paths. Got lost a few times, but as always, I found my way. And now I'm just gonna turn it around and go back the way I came. It's probably gonna be about 20 miles by the time I get back to the truck, doing this out and back ride and with all the extra tangents where I had to turn around. But really fascinating and just a lovely, lovely place to ride. And I want to thank everybody for following along. Stay safe, be well, and as always, thank you for watching.